G'day, fine people of the world. So as usual, it's another spontaneous video. So I took the family away for a weekend getaway. So I thought I might make the most of it, make a video, because prior to going on the holiday, I tried to look on YouTube for some reviews about where to stay, and I couldn't find a decent one. So I thought, hey, I might as well make one myself. So I've never made a hotel review, so bear with me, because it could be pretty ordinary or it could be great. So we're staying at the Intercontinental Xiamen, and it'll just be a brief sort of outlook of the hotel, mainly probably for people like myself who have a young family. So we're in the lobby. Have a small lounge, we can have a coffee, maybe a whiskey. All Chinese lobbies are actually very nice in all hotels, regardless 5-star, 1-star. You want to make it enticing for people. So the check-in, when we checked in, it was very smooth. Actually only took about, to be honest, maybe 5 minutes maximum, maybe. There's no waiting or anything like that. The only thing is they wanted a 5,000 RMB deposit, which for me it didn't matter, but for some people that could be an issue. Now you just, of course, just use your cash. Oh, sorry, not cash, just use your card. So just have like some general sort of stuff you see in every hotel lobby. A little place you can sit down, have tea or a drink. This is their main sort of buffet restaurant in there, all day dining. Now I'm staying in the family suite, so I'll show you that as we progress, and that gives you access to the club lounge. So if you're familiar with club lounges, you know what I'm talking about. Executive lounges, they're all inclusive. Okay, so here, for some people, they like to get takeaway, you know, from outside of the hotel. So you just order it, they'll come drop it in that box and give you a text message and a code, and you just come down and pick it up. All hotels are different. Some hotels, they can actually bring it straight to your hotel door. See here, here's a guy delivering the food right now. And that's for people who probably don't want to eat in the hotel or want something a little bit different. KFC or some crap like that. So I won't look at every single part of the hotel because it'd be too boring. So let's look at the main things that people would probably want to know about. Okay, for the elevators, nice elevator, isn't it? Yeah, it's just card access. Just get your card, tap it here and choose whatever floor you want to go on. So the floors themselves, they're carpeted. Now that's actually good because that takes away any corridor sound from people walking along with their bags and stuff like that. And that's pretty good. No real smoking smell or anything, which is pretty rare for a Chinese hotel, if I have to be brutally honest. So let's check out the room itself. So we're booked into the family suite or the family suite. For us, we booked 2 nights, taxes and everything included, and access to the club lounge, 3,800 kwai. So we obviously have 2 children. There's one there, worn out, the little fella from our big train journey. So yep, give you a bunk bed, a small sofa, a desk, put your computer on, free Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi seemed okay. Probably, well, I live in China, so better off that I just use my normal data plan, be much faster, my 5G plan. View of the mountains and part of the city. Then you just have your standard stuff there, give you a coffee maker, coffees, they replenish them when you want, just your mini bar, free mini bar. Very common in China, people like to drink warm water, so give you a warm water machine. This is quite unique, a microwave. You don't often see that. Give you a toilet with your normal shampoos and stuff like that. In China, they no longer give you toothbrushes and razor blades, anything like that for some reason, against the government policy or something. It's a little place where you can put all your clothes and do your ironing. Have your safe. Have another toilet in here, so 2 toilets. Your shower. And a nice large shower with a sky shower head. That's what they're called, or a rain forest shower head or something like that. Nice big bath, which my wife and daughter are about to get into. Hey, don't you play in there. Double vanity with all the mods and cons. Of course, like all this stuff, I won't go right into it. It's the standard, right? 5-star hotel, you expect that, your hair dryers and your shampoos and all that sort of stuff. This is the main bedroom with a king-size bed. Another view, basically the same view as before. The second TV. Oh yeah, get a partial ocean view. That's the convention centre over there. This is quite funny. They have this Bose sound system. It's loud, scared the shit out of my child. But I have to ask the receptionist how to get it to play through the TV, because I couldn't get it to work. You can play like your phone through it and Bluetooth and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, all in all, nice room. It's clean, nice and tidy. Not really outdated. Seems nice. I've stayed in much worse when it comes to 5-star hotels, and for the price, actually, it's a great size room for a small family. So because we're staying in the family suite, we have club access, so they put on, I believe, an afternoon tea. So this is the view from the club lounge. Quite nice, but I must say it is a very small lounge actually, compared to other ones I've stayed in. So this one's actually opened all day though, from 10 o'clock till 11 o'clock at night. So what have we got here? Okay, so a little assortment of different cakes, some fruit, smoked salmon, some more sandwiches, cold drinks, coffee. They actually make the coffee for you, you don't need to make it if you don't want, and then you can have fresh juices and stuff like that. Okay, so I'll have an afternoon tea, then we'll check out what they offer for their happy hour or their buffet. But yeah, the view is actually very, very nice. Okay, so it's now becoming evening. I'll show you the view once the sun goes down. Might be quite nice. And they've brought out their selection for dinner, or the first start of it. So some white wine, beer, red wine, some spirits, Sambuca, Bacardi, etc. However, like I like vodka. They have more drinks in here. You just tell them what you want and they'll go in there and make it for you. That's not the only selection they have. Some salads, some cheeses, dried meats, just some hors d'oeuvres. Selection of little sweets. Now, one thing I noticed though, I didn't see any like sashimi or sushi. Maybe they'll bring it out later, or maybe you can ask for it. Some meat dishes: pan-seared fish, grilled plum pork. Actually, that looks delicious. Potatoes, fried potato, some penne, braised vegetable, or roast chicken. That looks marvellous. The lighting doesn't do it justice. Braised duck, some vegetables, some sort of fried food and some soups. So actually, the food looks very delicious there. So let's see if they can bring out some more food as the night progresses. This is the second night, and the salads seem to still be the same. But the hors d'oeuvre is a little different. Now they have some seared tuna, some sort of other like Italian meat, a different selection of sweets, and the dishes here are different as well. There's some salmon bone, grilled pumpkin, some fish dish, Chinese vegetables, spaghetti, cauliflower, broccoli, cheese dish, roast duck, braised duck, lamb, and some snacks. There you go, at least they rotate the menu. Comes to breakfast, you eat it in the main restaurant, not in the club lounge, which is actually a bit strange. But anyway, it's all included, so this is what you get basically. Have your, say, Chinese style breakfast. Fruits. Cereals, more fruits, milks, cooked food, like dinner to be honest. All cooked food. Spaghetti, sausages, bacon, eggs. Of course, they cook eggs to order. And some noodles, if you like. They'll make it for you. Zoe? More noodles. Your bread. And your pastries. Yeah, so pretty much a big selection, and just normal sort of buffet style breakfast. So you come down to the first floor for this. Those people with small children, in their main sort of restaurant part, their buffet style, have this little section where the parent can sit with the kids. But there's a little play area out here. Now it's quite small. Like my son, he's very small. But my daughter, she's loving it. She's been in here for quite a while, playing around. And it's all sealed off. It's obviously kid-proof, which means there are no sharp or hard things. Everything's padded. And because it's sealed off, you could just sit in there and have something to eat, and your kids, as long as they're probably above, let's say, 3 years old, they could just come in here and play by themselves. It's pretty basic, like a trampoline. Down there you got some swings, like a little jungle gym maze thing. But hey, it's free, right? Now, it's very hard to find everything you need. So we wanted an outdoor swimming pool, and most hotels, they only have indoor pools. And the places that had a kids area, they had like kids clubs, you needed to pay extra in general. Where this, you know, the pool's free. The outdoor area here, it's free. So you sort of kill two birds with one stone. Okay, so for those with young children like myself, every day they have these little activities free for the guests. Just like arts and crafts and stuff like that. Which is these little things that count, especially if you're a parent. And over there they also, here they also do some arts and crafts at certain times of the day. Okay, so this is obviously the pool. It's my daughter, gotta keep an eye on her. It's only 1.2 maximum depth. It's a nice pool, like a bit of like an infinity pool, I guess, once you're in it. The ocean over there. The water actually felt nice and refreshing, not warm. Like where I live, we have an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Be careful, please. And it's very hot this time of year. Fujian's hot this time of year, but this pool seems cooler than our pool. So this is obviously their fitness area. Okay, give you some free water. Some weight machines. Now I'm not into fitness. Look at me, you can see. So I'm not sure what sort of amenities people would like in that regard, because I've never been to the gym in my life. And up here they seem to have some more devices. Some rowing machines, whatever that is, a stair walker, some cycling bikes and treadmills. They look all reasonably new. So I guess they'd cover the basics for people who are that way inclined. Well, in the video here, I've been trying to shoot this, but I'm getting interrupted by my daughter and my wife. So I'll make it as quick as possible. Okay, so the general consensus, yeah, pretty good hotel, can't complain. It's in a new sort of business district of the city. The amenities are quite good. The hotel itself is quite modern, clean. The room was excellent. Had zero smoke smell, good quality shampoos, and gave you your toothbrushes and everything you'd expect in a 5-star hotel. The club lounge was actually quite small and not many people use it, to be honest. The quality of food was very good. They rotated the menu every night we were here. The only maybe grime, or I would say, is they could have a better alcohol selection, but what they display, there's actually more on offer, but you need to ask for it, and if they have it, they'll grab it for you, if that makes sense. The location, I'm not really here for the location, just spent the whole time in the hotel, to be brutally honest. The beach is about 10 to 15 minutes walk, depending how fast you can walk. There are 2 shopping malls, one about 5 minutes walk and another 10 minutes walk. And they have everything you'd expect in a shopping mall, or your fast food chains, Burger King, McDonald's, Subway, KFC, Starbucks, Luckin Coffee, 7-Eleven, etc, etc. Anything else? The staff, they were friendly enough. They sort of kept to themselves, if I've got to be brutally honest. But I'm travelling with my wife, she's Chinese, so maybe that affected... You have a rest, okay. That affected how they communicated with us, or didn't. would think some staff had reasonable English, others not so much. But as we live in China, and as I said, my wife's Chinese is not a problem for us to communicate in. But if you had a good translation, that would be suffice anyway. I think that about covers it. So I recommend, if you do travel to any hotel really, look into staying in the club lounge, executive lounge. Usually it costs only a little bit more, but the perks you get are better. You get early check-in, late check-out, you get free breakfast, happy hour. Even if you don't want to have happy hour or have the food they supplied, you know, just the breakfast itself probably is worth the extra cost if there's more than one person. And if you have any questions, just ask me in the comments section. So hope you enjoyed the video, and this would be probably the last hotel review I'll ever do. So yeah, take care.